Hey YouTube, AxeUpon here again, and doing a little, basically doing an update on my Eldaria map. I built a few things, a bunch of things have changed, but I didn't feel like videotaping or screen recording every single thing I did, so instead I just figured I'd build a bunch of stuff, or do Minecraft stuff, and then give you an update. So basically, okay, so what am I doing? Okay, so I'm going into, oh yeah, so in this village I found a bunch of villagers, right? There were like 2 or 3 that were alive. They were just doing, I missed them apparently. And anyways, this guy gave me emeralds if I gave him a bunch of wool. So I went, slaughtered a bunch of sheep, got a bunch of wool, and got 7 emeralds. And I went to this other guy. There's another villager, and he had, I don't know where he is. Maybe he's dead now. Maybe, I don't know. Probably whatever. Anyways, he for 7 emeralds he gave me an, what did he? Well, what's it? Yeah, an Eye of Ender. And yeah, so there's that Eye of Ender. And I wanted to get more so I could go, store up. And I want to build, a few Ender chests. But there's still a few things I got to do before then. Basically, okay, so here's my house. It's not like a simple dirt hut. This is, at least for me, I think this is a proper house. When I mine, or I'm going caving or something, I usually put it on easy, just because I don't know, it's easier and it's more fun, I guess, instead of dying all the time. But anyways, so here I am. I set it. I usually only render in normal distance, but I'm going to render it high right now so you can see exactly what's behind the house. There's all these little rivers that run into this this lake body here, and there's this little island in the middle, and I figured that would be a cool place to build my house. And so I swam over there, kind of, jumped around, and kind of fucked around for a bit until I came up with a pretty good idea, or at least I thought, and got to it. So, you see all these big mountains in the background. But for this house, I basically built a bridge over, which at the moment is just a plain bridge. There's no defense, but I plan on changing that. I plan on putting a lava drawbridge in a bit. But basically what it is, I just built with this, yeah, let me just set it back to normal so your computer doesn't run so slow. Got a bunch of wood, cut down a shitload of trees, cut it all down, and then I put these, cobblestone slabs around the outside, to give it like a, pretty cool looking look. And this bridge probably took me about an hour and a half, or maybe even 2 hours, because I kept messing it up, and I had to keep, redoing it. So yeah, this is where I plan to rebuild the lava drawbridge here, and that's basically where you pull a lever, a bunch of pistons come up, and it builds a drawbridge over a thing of lava. And then when you pull the piston the other way, or the lever the other way, the pistons retract, and then it's just straight lava, and you can't jump over it. So yeah, here's my greenhouse. Pretty basic right now. It's just wheat, because that's all. I haven't found melon seeds. I haven't found a mine shaft yet, and I don't know if there's another way to get melon seeds, but that's basically what I'm growing right now. Wheat. It's good enough for me. This is the main main crafting room. Got a chest here. See, I got a bunch of redstone actually. From mining, obviously. Ton of seeds. I've been alive for a few days. Minecraft days. What am I doing? Yeah, I got some lapis lazuli, lazuli, whatever. Crafting table, that's the same. And then I put these furnaces in the ground so that they look nicer, but they still maintain their functionality. So I can still use them easy peasy, but they're not in the way. Because I always find, that furnaces, they're kind of ugly if they're not in like a dedicated, furnace room. Here's the bedroom. Pretty simple as of right now. It's just a bed in a room, and I didn't put glass in the middle. So, I used glass panes for this part, and I just left the middle ones open because it kind of looks like I left the windows open and I'm just chilling outside. I think it looks cool. You can kind of see the moon come through the mountains over there. The mountains are actually spectacular. The guy or girl who built Eldaria really did it just an absolutely superb job on the mountains. Also, with this texture pack, the moon doesn't look like just a block anymore. It's actually like a cube. And I thought it was a nice touch. It looks a lot nicer. Oh, so I also found out that I goofed in my last video. In my last video, I put a little map up and showed where I spawned. That's actually wrong. That's not where I spawned. The map I was looking at, it didn't make any sense. So I took the map that I had downloaded, and it zoomed in on it, and it actually had the spawn on there. So I feel really dumb for not noticing it before. But it's actually right over here. Not over here, or I used to think it was over here, but it's actually over there. And so the place that I wanted to go to, that circular island, is actually a really freaking long distance away. So I might just stay here I think I'm just going to end up staying here for a good long while. Until I get a bunch of materials and armor. But that's my house as of right now. The exception of that, lava drawbridge. There's not much I think I'm gonna add to it. I don't really want to build a mine shaft in the bottom of this, just because I don't know. I'm very content with how this house looks right now. Not to mention it's very, very functional, very practical. Oh, that's not the only thing I built. I built a little something. Cause basically, I opened this up to LAN, so I could play a private match with my my brother, and I was waiting for him to try and join this game, and that lasted for like an hour and a half, and he couldn't find me. I didn't work, so well, basically, end result, I was waiting for him, and I had a bunch of cobblestone, and I knew where he spawned, so I didn't want to go have to do anything with him. So what I did was I just I started exploring all these different directions, going up all these different rivers, and then one of these rivers, actually, the guy who built this actually has incorporated like there's actual elevation changes. So he put in rapids. So there's actually like parts where he actually has put in full size waterfalls, but there's like these little bits of rapids where the river level will go down by like 6, or I think in this case it went down 7 blocks. So I built this dam here. It took me a while to fill up the reservoir in the back, but here I'll show you what these rapids look like. Yeah, there's one over there. This is just a little one. I think that one's like, yeah, that's like a 1 block difference. But the one over there was 6 or 7 blocks, I believe. And it was like that all the way. And, you know, it's not really a concern. You can't, I mean, you can't ride your boat up that, but you can't ride your boat up this dam either. But what I did is I put in all these pistons that you know, open and close these ports here. So I can go over to this lever, and it'll close the ports so there's no water running through it. And then it just kind of looks like a wall or a bridge. And then I click that, and boom, there's all the water running out. And you know, I was very proud of this. So you know, I was not mad at all that my brother kind of fixed the his internet settings to play with me. But I was very happy with how the little dam came out. So yeah, I think that'll be the end of this video. I plan on getting a different like person skin. I'm kind of sick of looking at this chick all the time. Oh yeah, it is just a gold helmet, but the texture pack makes it look like a crown, which is very cool. So rate, subscribe, and peace out.